The ABC of cancer. It's 2 years since my diagnosis, so this is a reflection on my experience so far. A is for antibiotics. When you have cancer, nobody cares about drug resistance or dependence. They throw drugs at you for everything from constipation to a cough. I've had both a lot. B is for breasts. I had 2, I now have 1. They fed 2 wonderful daughters and I quite liked my cleavage. I had 3 tumours and a lot of cancerous lymph nodes in one breast even after chemo. C is for, I can't remember. Oh yes, chemo brain. D is for docetaxel, aka Domestos. This drug left me breathless and bedbound, and I only managed 2 cycles. Also, the dentist, who checks my jaws aren't rotting on denosumab and gives me special toothpaste for my dry mouth. E is for EC, the red devil. This made my hair fall out within a few days and was like the worst hangover ever. F is for freebies. I signed up for every care kit going and now have more lip balm than boots. Also, friends and family, a balm for my soul. G is for GP, as in, don't bother. We can't tell you whether this drug is compatible with chemo. Ask your breast care nurse. H is for hair. Sadly, I didn't look like Meg Ryan with the chemo curls. My head hurt and the wig itched. I is for injections. In the first week of every chemo cycle, my husband woke me up in the evening to stick a needle in my stomach. I now have at least 2 injections every month for the rest of my life. J is for jealousy. You might be jealous of me getting attention or living when others don't. I'm jealous of those with a future to plan for. K is for kids. Mine used to run off with my prosthesis. Now they watch me in case I throw up or fall over. L is for letrozole. I take this every day to shut down my ovaries. Don't tell me how great your HRT patch is, because estrogen will kill me. M is for METs. Breast cancer cells which travelled to my hips and spine, stopped in their tracks by medication. N is for neutrophils, monitored by monthly blood tests to check my immune system can cope with the treatment. Also nails, mine are stuffed. O is for oncologist, the second most important man in my life, who I actually miss not seeing every month. P is for prosthesis. I have 4 fake boobs to choose from each morning. I hate them, but reconstruction is not on the cards. Q is for questions. Do I count life expectancy from now or from diagnosis? O. R is for reflexology. Cancer patients are told to try every complementary therapy from cannabis oil to turmeric tablets. This works for me. S is for steroids. I once took 16 a day, which meant I cleaned a lot of cupboards. T is for tiredness, like I can't stand up to go to the toilet kind of tiredness. U is for ulcers. I suffered through a Chinese takeaway. It was totally worth it. V is for values. Nothing teaches you what matters more than cancer. Love, honesty, and courage for starters. W is for waiting room feet. There's a special dread sitting at the chemo unit anticipating bad news. X is for X-ray. CT, PET scan, mammogram, biopsy, ECG, MRI, ultrasound, lung function test, chest port insertion, physio, surgery, radiotherapy. Any other lying on your back being prodded experience, which has ruined spa treatments for me. Y is for you little well. If I had £1 for every time someone said this, I'd be on my bucket list road trip right now around America. I'm not writing this rubbish, and yet I do. Z is for, as in I can't sleep without the Zopiclone.